right, everybody, you fellow toy collectors, toy hunters, we're here in the Toy Cave, Tim and Sin, and this is our channel, the Unfortunate Huntings? What do we call it?
Misadventures in Toy Hunting.
Oh, that's what it was. You know, we just changed the name, and I'm still trying to get used to the new name.
It's still Tim's Toy Cave, however you want to say it, because this is literally filmed in Tim's Toy Cave.
Yeah, but when...
The channel is called The Misadventures in Toy Hunting, so welcome to the channel.
Yeah, we had a poll and we changed the name. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten used to the new name yet. So, this is our Misadventures haul.
Yes.
So, what are we going to do first? You want to do mine first or you want to do yours first?
I think people like to hear and see you.
You guys like to see me? You like to see this scruff and this George Clooney lookalike? I don't know. But, okay, I'll start off first. As you know, and as you can see from behind us, you might think that I'm not that much of a Marvel collector.
Right.
And you would be wrong. Because I do have a lot of Marvel figures. I just have not put them out to display yet because I'm missing a whole shelf to display them on. So, we will begin with the 3 3/4 throwback Marvel Legends. So, first of all, one of my favorite characters, which you can't see, but
behind us,
I have a statue of the Silver Surfer, or AKA Norman Rad. So I got him. This is part of the last wave because there's a new wave already out.
Yes.
So I had to get him when I seen him. So I got the Silver Surfer, one of my favorite characters. Next, I was able to find was the 3 3/4 Storm. This is the old school Storm. What would you say? The Chris Claremont version of Stories with Storm, or even earlier than that. This is when she first got introduced in what's that issue called?
The Misadventures.
The issue would be X-Men #1, giant size. So.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
So this is kind of the look that she had back then. Next,
I think she looks pretty cool.
I was able to find the Stealth Armor Iron Man. I do actually have the comic where we introduced the Stealth Armor. Stealth Armor Iron Man. I actually have that comic, and I can't think of the number right offhand.
Are you still sugared up from yesterday at Disneyland?
It is possible. It is possible.
You had a lot of sugar.
Oh, yeah. And a monster.
Yeah, you did.
So, I like this armor just because it's my favorite color, blue. If I could get the Hot Toy version of this, I don't know if they've made one yet, but...
That would be expensive.
I would get it. I would so get it.
Not with my money.
Huh. So, we do got that. And then last but not least, I would have to say the douche version of Captain America.
Oh.
John Walker, U.S. agent, when he took over for Cap when Cap said, I'm done with this. And I actually do, what was that, number 350, I believe?
Do you own it?
Yes, I do own it.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I think this it should be more called Captain Douche. So here we go with that. So these are some of my Marvels. And I'm not going to forget this time.
I was going to say, you know you have more.
And wait, there's more. So next, these are the...
Fantastic
Well,
Fours.
yeah, I know it's the Fantastic Four, but
Like,
these are like the throwback Fantastic Four from when in the 90s they had the cartoon Fantastic Four and they made figures for this. So this is a throwback to the 90s version of, like they have the Spider-Man cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
So these are like the Fantastic Four cartoon, and this is Sue Storm. Hasbro has an exclusive where she's actually translucent.
Oh, yes.
So this is the regular version. You can find it at Target or Walmart.
If you can still find it.
Yeah. But she comes with this little, I guess, invisible wave or shield. extra hands, and that's all she really comes with because she's invisible. But I could see her. So we have her, and this is almost like they just reused her and repainted her from the Build-A-Figure scroll figure, where she's wearing black and...
I would say, no, she's wearing black.
Black and blue. So it looks almost like the same sculpt, hands, and the same shield. The head looks different, though. What would you say? The head looks kind of different?
Yeah, the head looks different. She kind of looks angry, though. Like, the picture down here shows her all happy, smiling, like, oh, hey.
Hey, I'm blocking your gun bullets.
And then up here, she's looking like, I don't know. I don't like it, but okay.
So, next we have here is the same part of this wave is the High Evolution, which I believe there was a comic series called the High Evolutionary Wars. So this is a High Evolution. He is trying to go and evolve everybody up to, I guess, his...
What is the dog doing?
He's trying to get out. It's like, I want to go. You guys keeping me locked up in here. So he, that's really all I know much. This character, I remember in the comics when I was really young, so I really was too young to understand a lot of this that was going on.
I don't remember seeing him.
And I never really watched the Fantastic Four cartoon in the 90s. I remember watching the Iron Man one. I remember watching Spider-Man, and that was it. I don't remember watching that. So, we do have the High Evolutionary. Next, from the same throwback wave.
See, while Tim was busy watching these cartoon
superheroes,
I was busy watching things like Friday the 13th, Halloween.
So, the next figure, let's push this out of there so you guys can see me, because that's what you want to see.
Oh, Lord.
So here we go. Next, we got good old Ben Grimm, the Thing.
And he's pretty hard to find, at least for us in our area.
Yeah, I've only seen what is his name?
Mr. Fantastic and Torch.
And for a while, that's all I was seeing was the Invisible Woman. Or is it Invisible Woman or Invisible Girl?
Oh, what does it say on there?
It's Invisible Woman.
I was saying, I thought it said woman, but okay.
So we have Thing, and let me tell you one thing.
She's heavy.
Tell you one thing.
Lame. That's like the lamest dad joke.
So he is kind of heavy. Wait, what would you say?
Oh yeah, and there's no kind of about it.
And he's big.
It's worth the...
It's a big chunk. It's big. There's a big chunk of plastic right there.
It's worth the money.
So, oh yeah, you're getting a big chunk of plastic for, what was it, $22?
Mm-hmm.
Which, if that's the case, then shouldn't the Invisible Woman be less because she's less plastic?
You would think.
That's one to ponder upon. So, we have an extra head and pretty much it. I don't even know if, I don't even know if he has extra hands. Oh yeah, extra hands down there, huh? He comes with extra hands and an extra head swap. So, pretty good. Cool. The only ones we're missing, and there's two that we're missing and one that I really don't want. Psycho Man, I can do without. But
we've seen him for a while everywhere.
I don't really want him. I need Mr. Fantastic, and we need the Torch. And Hasbro does have a special edition Torch where it's Johnny with he's in his blue and white suit with little flames, like he's gonna flame on or he's flaming off.
Cool. Does he look like Chris Evans?
No. Oh. He looks like Johnny Storm.
Oh.
So the regular one is he's already all flamed up. So I would say he's a flamer.
I can't.
Kids, don't ask your parents what that means.
I hope to God there's no kids watching this. Tim, why are you so retarded?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so last but not least, we have Hercules. And this is probably the coolest Hercules.
When did we get this?
I
don't remember getting this.
Don't remember. This was because we can't find them in the stores.
Yeah.
But this is pre-order from GameStop.
Of course.
Where I know I can get all the figures that I want. So
Okay.
I think this is probably the best representation of Hercules. This is the old 90s throwback, as you can see on the blister card. Man, tell you one thing. Shaves his leg, but not his arms and chest. See that?
Yeah.
So you get a head swap, you get hand swaps, and then of course you get his big, almost like Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
But it's probably like
His
some kind of a
club.
mace or a club or something.
So you get a happy face and an angry face.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And since it's Hercules, you can probably use him in different lines. Like maybe have him Hercules versus Superman.
Ooh.
Oh my. So this was...
that would be really cool as toy photography, you know, like who would win?
So this was my toy haul that I got from GameStop and Target.
Mhm.
So now we're going to go and throw it to Sin and see what her haul is.
I never can find these in our Targets. And
Walmarts.
I've given up all hope and faith
No,
in
those are
Walmart.
Walmarts. Those are only in Walmarts. They're not in Target.
No, we got these at Target.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So if you looked at one of our videos, it's a previous video where we're doing a Target haul for Haulathon. And
that was when the scalper was trying to
yes!
talk the NECA guy into hooking him up.
Yes, he was trying to get information from the NECA rep, talking about, oh, so where are you going to go next? Where did you just go and
Where'd you just come from?
restock at? And so
Who restocks over here? Do you restock over
yeah,
here?
like
Yeah, I
we
remember
were cool.
Oh, yeah.
Target. So they had quite a few of these, and I almost bought them all, but I thought I can't be greedy.
So I bought 3
So I got 3.
out of the 6.
Yeah, I left 3 behind. Let's go ahead and open these up. Do you want to open one?
I'll open one.
Oh.
You want to open the big one, that's why.
I do!
So,
Oh, before I forget, this is the sci-fi and horror blind bag. These are $10 each. They say that it's guaranteed to get at least $25 worth of toys from NECA.
collectible.
Well, toys and collectibles.
And the only ones we've ever been able to find were the pop cultures,
culture.
80s and 90s.
And it's like repeat sometimes.
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
yeah. So, let's see what I got in mind. What is this? Some kind of, well, this is a pen.
It's a Loot Crate pin.
But
It's a dog.
looks like a dog or a wolf in some kind of a little Power Wheels.
A little Corvette. You guys know who that is or what that is. It doesn't say. It says 2020 Loot Company.
Yeah.
So at the end of the video, I'm going to go
pull
ahead
them
and
all
do
out
an
and-
up close video of all of these.
And if you guys know what some of the things are that we don't know are,
Yeah, please let us know.
in the comments below.
What else you get?
I got socks. Jurassic Park socks.
Oh, cool. Well, they're not yours. No, they're mine.
Oh.
So, I'm just kidding. Here, go ahead and...
I don't wear socks like these.
I know, I do.
Next, I also got another pen. It has a spoon, like a, what is that, like a flag
Yeah, almost like a pirate flag.
with spoons in the cross.
Crossbones.
Well, it's a skull bone, a skull bowl.
I think it's like a cereal bowl with the spoon.
So yeah, I don't know where this is from. I've never.
Please tell us you guys know that.
It looks like a cereal bowl. I was gonna say maybe like a gravy bowl. And the last but not least that I got out of this was the Fly enamel pin. There we go. I don't know.
It's like a Skeletor looking thing.
So-
I don't know.
That's what we got in this bag.
Alright. This is the Expanse. It's a flask.
Oh.
Imagine a little kid getting this going, hey, Mommy, what's this?
Could
What's a flask?
Could put his Kool-Aid in it.
Oh, you were putting Kool-Aid in it, alright.
And
So,
The Expanse, that was a sci-fi show on the Sci-Fi Channel.
was it really?
Yeah, I think it was. Sounds like something.
I'm really smart, I promise. And I can't open
I
this.
promise!
I promise
It's
I
Cindy
can't
proof.
open this.
Let me see.
It is. What the heck? When I was squeezing the bags, I felt that and didn't know what it was, so I had to have it. And then,
More socks.
oh, We Bear Bears. So there's 3 bears on top of each other.
Whoa.
Yeah, apparently this is a show on Cartoon Network. Never heard of it. Have you guys? What's it about? Because, yeah. It looks weird to me. But, yeah, this is the pen here. And here's another pin from The Fly.
Oh, you got another Fly one? Or
Yeah,
is it the same thing?
The Fly, 20th Century Studios. So, and then here are some socks. I was going to say, oh my god, did someone open this before?
Oh! It's Mr. Minxie!
Yes! It's a show on Cartoon Network.
Well, it's Rick and Morty.
Yeah! So, Tim, do you want these?
No, I don't wear those.
So it's another one, that's mine. Still having trouble with that, huh?
Well, I got it stuck to where I couldn't turn it to close it.
So, that's...
But
yeah.
now I got it to turn again.
Let's see what's in the last bag.
I don't know. We don't drink anyway.
Oh, looks like we got a repeat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we've never had that happen before.
Oh, we've also never had these. And yeah, you've had it happen before.
Have I?
Yeah, with your Harry Potter stuff.
Well, but there's usually, it's never identical.
Identical.
Like, identical everything.
Oh, look at that. So
Wow.
when one pair gets dirty, you can wear the other pair.
Do you want to see if this one works better?
Yeah, I'll check that one.
So it's identical.
Yep.
What the heck? So, yeah.
Which one was it? This one?
Yeah. So, other than the socks, I would say this blind bag is probably a pass for me in the future. I wasn't that excited.
Impressed?
Yeah.
It doesn't impress me much.
I was excited to find these, but now that I've opened them. So this was it for our Target haul / GameStop. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys like what you saw. There's something here behind us that you want Tim to open up for up close.
And do a review on.
Let us know. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, where we do toy giveaways, and we do, eventually Tim's going to start doing some toy photography on there, and you guys get a chance to see when places like Target are going to have special things like the Target Haulathon that's happening right now. Even though by the time you watch this video, it will have been over.
Yep, Friday's the last one.
But you will have known about it. Just like when NECA comes up with some good stuff, we also post that to our Instagram.
When they're selling stuff on necastore.com.
And you can get it there first. And then go ahead and hit subscribe, like our channel, comment, do, as Tim says, the YouTube thing. It actually helps us out a lot.
It actually helps expand our channel. So
yeah,
that's the only thing we ask is just help make our channel bigger, please.
Especially because with all the conventions and stuff that
we are
going
to be doing conventions.
Yeah, we would love to get the press passes, right?
Yeah.
And why do we want the press passes, hun?
So I can get in for free.
So that way we can interview, like, the cool people that are out there.
Maybe people that are signing autographs, we can interview them.
Yeah, up-and-coming artists, because I know we got the chance to do that. The guy was really cool, up-and-coming with his comics.
The one-shot comic. So the whole comic is all, or the storyline is all in one comic.
Yeah,
Go back and check that video out.
Which convention were we at? Was it the Creep IE? No.
Yeah,
Was it?
It was that one.
So we would love to be able to do that more, and a lot of these people, you know, they need to see those passes so we can get all access.
And, you know, basically, that's all we really ask of you.
Mm-hmm.
So, that being said, and in closing, I mean, this was our haul. That's my haul. That's Cindy's haul.
Yep.
Just remember, be safe out there, and who cares what you collect? Just collect whatever you enjoy and like, and always, always enjoy the hunt. See ya, pals.